Hello and welcome to it. The name is Ntokozo Botjie, the only one on God's green earth. This right here is NB the podcast, otherwise known as Please Note the Podcast. And today we sit here with a rock star who kickstarted the game in 2014 with nothing better, then came and gave us a really amazing project that gave us hits that we still listen to right now, all the way from Middle and Soweto, otherwise known as Kaylow. The world knows him as Kaylow. He's given us hits, he's giving us more hits, and we have him here in studio to just have a chat with him about the current situation as far as music is concerned. He's back in the game with a new record with DJ Sumbody. And then I want to just start at the beginning. Before I do all of that, I just want to say hello and welcome to the show.
Hey, brother. How you doing?
I'm all right.
I'm super good. Thanks for having me, man.
No, thank you for making the time.
Yeah.
Especially due to the circumstances, you know, a lot has happened in your life.
Yeah.
2024, South Africa was shocked with some scary news regarding a car accident that you survived.
Yeah.
And we're grateful to have you here to just walk us through Kaylow becoming Kaylow, especially when you first released Nothing Better in 2014. You also dropped music videos for that one. I want to find out why. I think everyone else, you know, there's all of these other questions I get, but why? Why 2014? What had happened for you to get to that point where you're like, yo, I'm going to release these songs. I'm going to come out as Kaylow and tell the world.
All right, so Kaylow Sehwana, born Kopara, but yeah, I grew up in Midlands, Zone 3, and so I grew up. There was a piano at home. I think like most homes in the hood.
Yeah.
There was that brown old dusty piano.
Yeah.
And I had strict parents. Like my mother was very strict. She didn't like me in the streets much. My koko was also strict. You know, my aunt was also there. But I found a liking in pressing that thing and just making a noise.
Yeah.
And then, you know, obviously as that went, I figured, well, I would sing. So I figured I can sing from, you know, my mother saying, come sing for me. Or she'd be with her friends and she'd be like, come, sing for us, you know. And I never understood it then.
You were performing.
You know? Yeah, I was always performing at home. Like, you know, they'd be sitting there, go dining room, and my mom will just call me out. Kelly, you know, and I think that's what built up to that moment where I realized that I actually can sing, you know, I'm good at it. And then, yeah, man, my mother passed away. I went through a lot, like from 2006 until 2013.
Yeah.
Literally, those years were just like, my life changed because I was a prefect. I was Nekikena Rashoma.
Yeah. Big school in Soweto, if you don't know, by the way.
Yeah. Nekikena Rashoma. I loved everyone Koskela. And you know, I really enjoyed being a scholar, being a child. I enjoyed being a child. I enjoyed school. Maybe fair, you know.
Life happens in school.
Life happens, you know what I'm saying? Never studied music. You know, we never had money for me to go study music or
take that risk, even if you had the kind of money as a black community.
They were like, hey, music. Hey, you know, must do law. Or, you know. But ultimately, so this thing actually kicked off when I moved. After my mom passed away, I moved to Pretoria.
Okay.
And then I met some muso guys. The first guy was Bright Breeze SA.
Okay.
He actually produced Nothing Better.
Okay.
Anyway, so I used to walk, bro. Like I used to walk crazy distance from my aunt's house to Bright's home.
Yeah.
We're talking kilometers you can't even count.
Like an hour walk.
I used to walk, and I'll walk like one man, you know.
Yeah.
And we started recording, making music. I always liked the idea of making my own music. I like building stuff. Like I like making things out of nothing.
Okay.
So from him, I met other musos, other producers, both dark, and then we started performing, you know, because they were already a group. They were called Bright Apes.
Bright Apes, okay.
So it was Bright Breeze and Apiwe Bubu. And they call themselves Bright Apes. So I was just the vocalist there, you know, recording with them, and we'd go to shows. Can't say they paid me. It was like, then it was just something that was just being done.
Yeah.
You know, it wasn't like, I wasn't thinking of money as per se. You know what I'm saying? I was doing it for the love. Yeah. And later on, I met Tim White.
Yes.
The owner of House Afrika.
Yeah.
The guy that actually, you know, I have to say this. I'm saying it on your podcast, and I have to say this. Tim White is the guy that gave Amapiano a chance.
Yes. House
Afrika broke Amapiano into existence.
Yes.
They, from your King compilations.
Yes, the first few.
Yeah, Tim White was actually the one. So
facts.
I was at House Afrika.
Yes.
And Tim White had never signed any artist throughout. I mean, he released Chiskop's album, but they weren't signed to him.
Oh.
But when he heard me sing Lebo Bright, he was like, you know, I remember he took a moment and he was like, "Hi man, how are you doing? Were you miming or were you actually singing?" You know, because when you go hard at something, you perfect it. You know, repetition is the best teacher.
Yeah.
So I learned how to use the microphone. I learned how to perform for people. I mean, it wasn't always what it is today. You know, now, despite this, before this accident, I'm the type of person that gets on stage and I want to fill the stage. I want to be there. I want to do funny dance moves. I think they're nice for me, but people think they're funny. It's okay. It's entertainment, you know? And yeah, man. So after I met Tim White, Tim White took me to Chima Music. Who was in an accident recently.
Yes.
Speedy recovery, brother.
Yes.
So yeah, started meeting other musos, and then Tim was like, "Okay, so what do you want to do? Let's release an album. Let me sign you." Which was, it's so funny. It was a dream because when we were kids, I remember we were like 12.
Yeah.
I never really wanted to do music. As I said, my mother used to just call me up and make me sing for her. And my friends asked me, they'd always say, Wenacho, you should be a singer. And I'd be like, I don't want to be a singer. I want to be a businessman. I want to be a lawyer. I want to be one. And they were like, what would make you get into the music industry?
Yeah.
And I said, the only thing that will make me get into music is if I get signed to House Afrika. I was 12. Or Sony Music.
Right. Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
Bro, like, yeah.
You spoke it into existence.
Literally, because when Tim signed me, when House Afrika signed me, they signed me and then they said, we don't know how to really run with an artist. We've never signed an artist. So we're going to take you to a bigger company.
Yeah.
He grabbed my hand and he took me to Sony.
How?
Yeah. So my first steps into music were with House Afrika and Sony as a joint venture.
Exactly how you had said it when you were 12.
Exactly how didn't imagine it, but
yeah,
I said this is what it takes, and sometimes God does that. He'll do what it takes,
whatever it takes,
to get
right?
you to where He wants you to be. Yeah, so that's when it started. 2013, I released the album, and here we are.
Here we are.
Yeah.
So what happens between all of that, like in terms of your song choices throughout the years, and how you've kept you in existence, even though you've done Afro beats, you've done R&B, soul, Afro house, I'm a piano with Piki Piki. There's so much variety when it comes to you, but Kaylow stays. How do you produce? Because at some point I was like, maybe he produces some and he helps in the studio.
I help in the studio, but you know what? I think what my mother taught me, the lessons that my mother taught me, have really kept me, consistent, or kept me as a constant. She always said, with every artist or every song that you like, learn how to sing it, but don't learn how to sing it the way you want to sing it. Learn how to sing it like them. So, like Kaylow releases a song and another artist comes and he's like, yeah, okay, this song is nice, but I can sing it like this. Shapangali, that's how things are done today. But I'm telling you what has kept me the way I am. That thing, when you sing people's songs and learn how to sing them the way they sing them, it creates your own personality. By the time you start doing your own songs, you're not going to sound like anyone else.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So collaboration is, I think, the most important thing in the game, because you can't own every song, bro.
True.
Okay? I can get into studio with Angelique, which is what's been happening. And we've done 3 songs. I can't expect to own those songs. You know what I'm saying? He can have one, I can have one.
True.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Sometimes he'll take both. And that will be what it is for that moment. Yeah, well, I understand that. So collaborations is important to stay relevant in the game. You can't expect it to always be all about you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you strike me as a student of the game, and obviously coming from Soweto.
Yeah.
A lot of musical influences from Soweto in itself, from artists who also come from Soweto. But I wanted to find out from you, who were you hearing? Who were you mimicking? Who were the people that you were like, yeah, you see that level of riffs and tones and stuff like that. If I can do it just like them as you're explaining, I can improve myself to this level that even when I'm doing it for myself, who were the influences that, because your music, your textures out of this world, like, and the different types of things that you've jumped on over the years. I was listening to a song, Hope. I was like, yo, 2:00. I don't know. I'm like, Saturday, 2:00, soundtrack of South Africa. Like Kawashi, I can see it and feel it. I just want to know how you got to this point where, you're creating at that level.
Bosipho, Hot Sticks Mabuza, Boringo, everyone, man. So, I listen to everyone.
Yeah.
Everyone. And I know sometimes people think, hey, this one is just saying everyone, he's not mentioning names, but literally like everyone. I grew up next to or surrounded by stars. Soweto is full of stars. Like I must point this out. Like Soweto I'm a stars, like beyond people that are known.
Yeah.
There's a lot of talent in Soweto. There's a lot of passion. But I can tell you, for one, I grew up next to a lot of Kwaito stars, Bozane, Mahuta, Les Maara, may his soul rest in peace, Mahurmane, man, Botibos, a lot of people, Bomanda speaker. these are people that I know. And as much as it wasn't a dream for me to be a muso, I think their magic did rub off. You know what I'm saying? Because you get to enjoy, you get to listen, you get to learn, and you grow also from seeing them live their lives. Which, okay, so this is how, these people. That's how I learn how to avoid trouble.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? You learn from people that actually being known or being liked or being popular doesn't mean you have leeway to be stupid. It actually means you have more responsibility to uphold a more, reputable persona. Sure.
Yeah. So between 2021, right, and 2025, it's like a single run.
Yeah, I've been doing singles only.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And as again, the texture of music throughout that run, right? Intombi, soulful, and a love record, but also housey, right? You get into Promises, also a nice housey song. Ngena, you're like, okay, this year, R&B, has powerful sound. But throughout these, your songwriting stays prevalent. It's never lost.
Yeah.
And how long does it take for you to write a record? What's the process like? Do you write from your experience only, or do you also pick up from your community and what life is thrown around you?
I've gone through different stages of writing or creating music. I've gone from writing like from scratch, listen to the beat, right? And then I went into just freestyling and just going head in. And, the processes are different. But what I will tell you is it's mostly my experience, yes. But I really like fusing my experience with other people's experience because no one man is an island. Like you can't live as an island.
Facts.
And it depends what you want to do with your music. I want to touch people. I want people to say, oh, familiar, I've been through that, or ish, ne, ish. So I fuse my music with people's experiences and mine. It's not always mine. Some songs are not my experience.
Yes. Disclaimer.
Some songs, it's literally what I may have seen someone go through something and it touched me that much that it stays on my mind. And when I get in studio, the first thing I do is put myself in that person's position. You know what I'm saying? So it's mix masala and fit. So it's this and that. But I think my basis is soul. I think I'm a soul guy.
It's fine.
Yeah, I think I make soul music. If you have to strip the production away and you listen to just me singing, it's soul. I'm a soul guy.
No, I like the fact that you say I think. So for me, it shoots you still finding yourself within the knowledge that you've got.
Definitely. That's
great.
I mean, bro, every experience is a learning curve. I've heard people say, your music has saved me. Your music has touched me. Your music did this for me. Your music did that. And I think that also in itself is something that says, that it gives you direct, it kind of says, this is the tone. Sometimes you don't set your own tone. You do your best and then people tell you that actually this is where you are.
Just like your friends back then.
Just like my friends then,
So music has changed, especially how we consumed it. Especially when you started House Afrika days, there was CDs there. People actually used to own the music and feel it and take it home. And within that changing, from it being tangible to intangible, even the way the sounds have changed. How have you found releasing music in this kind of climate over the time? Because you've done, as I said, the 2019 songs with DJ Sumbody, who are a bit of Bakadinyana Amapiano. You've done Oh My Dali, which is like soulful. I don't even know, because with you, like,
yeah.
Because the soul stays, and you're like, what do you call this?
Yes. You know, actually, what you're saying is so funny. It reminds me, when I was in studio with Angelique, Lou says to me, Lou 911, he says, you could literally go on a piano song, like a piano song could be playing or could be produced, and you can hear piano hardcore. And once you start singing, the whole genre changes. Like manja kusasi piano.
I agree.
So that's actually, it's dope that you say that. What was your question?
How do you like the climate? How do you find yourself?
Oh yeah. It's let me tell you the truth. Releasing music seems easier, but it's not for us who really mean what we do. Okay. There are people that are looking for a way out, and music is the closest thing to them.
Yeah.
Those people will flood the market with music, and something must catch. And for some of us, we say no with a song that people are like, yo,
yeah.
If I listen to it and I find something that satisfies me, I won't release it. Because for me, it's something that means a lot. It's intentional. You know what I'm saying? It's not necessarily to find a way out, but it's to create a way out for people. So, we're not serving the same purpose. You understand?
Yeah. Facts.
So I can tell you, releasing music now feels a bit harder because there's just so much music. There's an influx of so much music, and
every Friday,
every Friday, and I'm not trying to not sound like everyone. I'm not, but I'm also trying to read the room, trying to read the wave. It's okay. Where's the market going? And so, also, that's why you need a team. That's why you need people that will listen and say, "This is the one."
True. Yeah.
Because you can create 100 songs and find fault in all of them.
True.
But when you have someone that does PR, someone that does
A&R,
this A&R, you sit with them and play the music, and they can say, okay, this and this and this. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So 24 Hours is one of those that over the past few years was different from the sound that people have been going for, people releasing in general R&B from our continent, struggles in the continent. But you went ahead with that drop, and then you shut stuff down, not just here, the Spains, the international acclaim starts picking up. Yeah. What is it like doing that, especially at that time where I got the music video actually first for my other job on TV.
Okay.
And then when we were rolling it out at the office, they were like, are you sure? This song right now. Like,
oh yeah.
Yanos, man. And I'm like, but
I'm
like, but it's a different, there's songs for every moment in life. You know what I mean? And I don't want to tell the other channels because they're watching. But we didn't think about, the timing, when can people consume it, the time, people's brains.
It's the right time.
Yes. So it worked.
It's true. Let me tell you, bro. It was the craziest thing to see. Amapiano was at its peak. I don't want to say which songs were up there, but I remember there were quite a few, and they were battling it out. And 24 Hours just climbed steady.
Yeah.
It was steady going. Even before it blew up on TikTok, we did Gold. Gold is like 20,000 copies, And I think it was also kind of a stamp to say, you're doing the right thing. You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes, as I say, you want to read the wave, you want to read the room to say, okay, abantu balelelani right now, what are they listening to? What are they buying? and you want to try to do that, whereas that's not your lane, dog. You know, so it was amazing to have done something different, and I mean that song stayed on top for a long time, and for the time that it stayed on top, it did more numbers than any of the songs that were not even in the same category, but just songs
the
that
hot
were
songs.
the hot songs. You know, I find that till today, when I perform that song, all the hearts stand.
Yep.
You know, so it's humbling and also teaching. Like it's something that taught me. It's an experience that taught me that you don't always have to go with the wave. Be passionate about what you're doing.
Yeah. So you've been passionate enough this year. You're on single number 3, technically, right? So you started off with Good Morning.
Yes.
I think Broken Hearts followed right after that.
Yeah.
And then now we are sitting at Respect.
Yes.
Tell us about this year and the choice of releasing, because obviously the song with DJ Sumbody is about to be out there. It's out there actually when you see this. The choice of songs that, okay, this year, this is what I'm going to do, because the Respect was recorded in 2019. But I know for a fact over my industry years that it's not about when it was recorded. Sometimes it's about the right time and space to play it. So just tell us about this year and where your space is.
I'll start with Respect. I miss my boy.
Yeah.
I miss Opa. I miss DJ Sumbody a lot. And I also feel the void and the gap that he's left in the game. I know that by now he would have dropped something that people would be, you know, because he was always looking for the best thing to drop. And I remember Respect was a topic at some point. He was like, I didn't say the thing, Joe. And I was like, I'm filled. Go feel I gave you Happy For You. I gave you Settle Down. I gave you, give this one to me. Let me release this one. And he was like, I sharp. No stress, me chum. I'm releasing this song, number 1, because I miss him.
Yeah.
Number 2, with all the things that I've gone through, I'm just on put some respect on my name.
Yeah.
I've learned to look at the mirror and respect myself, because I'm going through a lot. And there's no point in underplaying what I'm going through, because you can see me, even people that see me in public and you see me there, you see that this man is trying.
Yeah.
You know, he's trying. So from Respect, or rather from Good Morning.
Good Morning.
Good Morning was saying, I just got in an accident. I died. I woke up. Does it mean it's over for me? Because now I'm bedridden. They're telling me, doctors are telling me, you're not allowed to try, move for this amount of months. You need to be still, because otherwise the stitching we've done on you is gonna, become undone.
Yeah.
So from that song, Good Morning, to Respect, it's a whole journey. So I'm saying, Good Morning, I'm saying, guys, we're going through challenges that make us feel crippled. These challenges make us feel like we can't move forward, we can't move back. A lot of people go through things that cripple them literally. And I just thought to myself, maybe with this song, I can remind people that we got to keep going. We got to try again. The last month has been traumatic. The last month makes you feel like, like you can't do, like, whatever. We have different situations, abantu bayakuthuka estradini. They like, oh, this one, what can this one do?
Yeah.
But the best thing you can do is try again. And hence, good morning. Broken Heart came after Good Morning.
Yeah.
It was also a thing that says things didn't work out in this and we need to let go. So that was me saying part of trying again means letting go. There's some things that we hold on to in our lives for too long. You hold on for way too long. Thoughts, experiences, traumas, you know, people get into bad situations, man. You know, Shasi, bro. Where do I start? People get raped, bro. People get in accidents. People get hurt. It's a mess. But we need to try again. We need to let go of those experiences. Sometimes to see what's ahead, you need to let go of what's behind.
What's behind, yeah.
And ultimately, you need to respect, share some respect with yourself. Like zihloniphe, you know, respect yourself.
Starts with you.
It starts with you, you know, respect that you've gone through things and you're still trying and you're still standing. And I'm one who believes that respect is a mutual thing that must happen amongst the people generally. If you respect the next person, even if I make an example, even if a person makes a mistake and you find yourself almost hitting something, it's respectful to say hari, sorry. And it's also respectful to say asho, and you let it go.
True.
And you carry on with your life.
Facts.
That's where we are.
Respect is out on all digital platforms. Go out there, show some support to Kaylow. He's back. It's going to be a beautiful rest of the year and future. Because also one thing, timeless and classical music is what you churn out. Everything you've touched has lived on, and it's not dated. Your biggest tune is still ringing off everywhere. 24 hours as we are speaking right now, also still ringing off. Plenty other songs people are enjoying in their own different pockets. And just that's why your name still exists till this moment. You know what I mean? We get into a segment here where we call something to take home.
Okay.
And this is just you hold it into the camera and you let the next person, I think it's about respect, but what they can just take home.
Sure. I feel like that's putting me on the spot. Dude, I wasn't warned.
Let me give you a tip. You spoke about building, and then before you walked in here, you spoke that you actually are building a car.
Yeah.
Tell me what about building and creation makes you tick? Because you create music, and now you create cars. I think that's something someone can take home.
Okay. Make sure it works for you. Whatever it is, that's what I'm on. That's what I'm sipping on. I'm sipping on that. Make sure it works for you. Liquids, in a sense that. So everyone knows, Ntanda Makush. Like I'm a Kush guy. I'm a Kush lover. I'm a Kush fan. I like Amatra 25. I just love that version of BMW. Yes, I do like other Beamers. I like other cars too, but those particular ones. Yeah. So what I do is I can buy it istagile and I will put my formula, my type of engine, my gearbox, my diff, and so that it works for me.
Yeah.
So I don't want to own a 325 that's going to only drive on weekends. I want to be able to start it on a Monday, go to work, come back Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. So everything you do in life, make sure that it works for you.
No, man, thank you so much. Yo, you heard it. Now I'm running with what works for you in my head right now. But thank you so much for joining us. That was Kaylow. You can find him on all social media platforms as Kaylow_official.
Kaylow official.
Kaylow official.
Yeah, TikTok is. I'm gonna register TikTok tonight.
Tonight.
Yeah, it's gonna be Kaylow Music ZA.
You got it. Kaylow Music ZA, Kaylow official on the other
Instagram,
platforms. X and the likes.
Sure.
Thank you so much.
Thanks for having me, man.
Yeah, man. I highly appreciate this.
Thank you, brother.
Right
Thank
then.
you so much.
Beautiful one. Another NB the podcast. The name is Ntokozo Botjie, the only one on God's green earth. And as I always say, every day ordinary people do extraordinary things. Let that be you.